Damn, they did it. Hello, everybody. This past Saturday, I was up in Richmond recording another mall and wanted to come by and see Virginia Commons since I never visited while it was opened. And by the time I found out it was closing, it was too late to get up here. Needless to say, I was surprised to see what I saw. Instead of an abandoned empty building, they're well on their way of demolishing and erasing this mall from the face of the earth. I believe this part of the building was where J.C. Penney was. I'll have to try and double check and verify. However, the only way I can really describe the feeling of seeing malls disappear at the rate that they are going would be to watch a Gen Z melt down because their favorite app has been taken off the App Store. I would like to thank Kristen with Unicom Productions for giving me permission to use some of her footage from when she filmed this mall several days before it closed in October of 2022. You'll see some of that footage sprinkled throughout this video. I'll link her video in the comments below. Please go check her video and channel out. Give her some love. Kristen, thank you for allowing me to use your footage in this video. Greatly appreciate it. I think for me, why I find these parcels of land so fascinating is for all of my life, a mall opened up and that mall was always there. And now we're going through this episode of history where the retail landscape is changing and all these structures are either being converted, demalled, or in this case, demolished. And you can't lay all of this at the feet of Amazon. I guess you can't really say retail is dying. I guess you can really say how it's packaged appears to be dying. But you can't blame Amazon. You can't blame shoppers. There's a mix of things. I lay a lot of this at the feet of these developers and these mall operators. Some are better than others. And from watching other mall explorers, I'm starting to learn which one seems to have a terrible track record. And the majority of those own these malls that are failing. guy coming. Let's see if it is. I don't know if it is or not. The reason I said I lay a lot of this at the feet of the developers is you didn't have to have a mall on every corner. I can't tell you the number of these malls. I've watched reviewers time after time say, hey, this mall was doing good, but then the developers a few miles down the road built something newer and shinier, would pull traffic from that original mall. Then the same thing would happen to that second mall, and again and again. I think what we're seeing is an oversaturation of these malls, which were starting to go through the normal process in a open market society of cleaning out the crud, so to speak. Then you had COVID and the lockdowns, and that just sped everything up quicker than anyone was prepared for. And then you had a lot of these developers that looked at these mall properties as collateral to get more money for bigger and shinier projects. And in the process, they neglected these properties. They didn't update the 30 to 35-year facade that people have seen over and over again to try and keep it fresh and wanting people to come back and visit. And then they end up going into foreclosure and losing the properties. I don't feel sorry for a lot of these developers. Several people were asking me when I did a live stream on the channel what was going to become of this property. And what I have discovered is this is going to be transformed into some kind of sports complex that has an arena, and then the land next to this, I believe 75 to 100 townhomes are to be built. This might be a good property to watch to get an idea of what the transformation will be of Military Circle Mall when they prepare for their sports arena complex. I'm surprised there isn't security around here. Platinum out here. Well, this is pretty much it for Virginia Commons. It's sad to see these structures go, but hopefully what's coming in its place will serve the community well and last for years to come. I want to thank Kristen with Unicom Productions again for allowing me to use some of her footage when she visited here October, right before this mall closed forever. And a link to her video will be in the comments below. When you see that, if you haven't seen her content before, like her channel and give her some love there as well. And speaking of love, if you like this video and want to see more content I'm putting out, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on that notification bell. That way you'll know when new content is coming out. I appreciate every single one of you who are supporting this channel, and I also appreciate all of you who are sticking by me as I have learned to become a better video editor, how to narrate better, hopefully, and all the things that go along with putting the channel together. So enjoy the last few minutes here of Virginia Commons Mall, and until next time, stay safe and be well, everybody.